pray for Queen. Ex-royal bodyguards confirm unexpected sad news over Queen's safety is under threat. Ex-royal bodyguards have warned the Queen's safety is under threat after a crossbow-carrying intruder allegedly broke into Windsor on Christmas Day. Security officers saw a man scaling the perimeter fence of the monarch's Berkshire home before armed police scrambled to the scene. Officers from Thames Valley and the Metropolitan Police were informed about the incident at 8:30 a.m. as the Queen, 95, prepared to welcome the firm for their festive celebrations. A palace source said, "There is a chill in the air over what could have been." The reports Princess Diana's former bodyguard Ken Wharf also has concerns about Her Majesty's safety. He said, "The Queen's safety is clearly under threat. It's often been thought that Windsor is particularly at risk to intruders due to the makeup of the estate, and the severity of this event should really cause alarm bells to start ringing. This individual was caught in time, but any system could always be beefed up, as any other scenario could be tragic." But the former head of the Royal Protection Unit Di Davis praised the officers at the scene for averting a disaster. He said, "The officers did their job and averted a disaster." However, Mr. Davis also stressed the need for the Queen's Berkshire home to sort out its problem with trespassers. "Windsor is having an issue with intruders and needs to get to the bottom of it before something more sinister comes to pass," he said. The claims 5 intruders have got into the royal grounds in 2021. The man, 19, from Southampton, was detained under the Mental Health Act and arrested on suspicion of breach of trespass of a protected site and possession of an offensive weapon. However, while crossbows can be lethal, they are legal as they do not require a license. The Metropolitan Police confirmed yesterday it has now taken over the investigation. They explained, security processes were triggered within moments of the man entering the grounds and he did not enter any buildings. Following a search of the man, a crossbow was recovered. The Queen spoke emotionally of her late husband and offered a glimpse inside her family's Christmas traditions. Addressing the nation in her annual Christmas Day speech, Her Majesty dwelled on the death of her beloved husband of 73 years, Prince Philip. She also lamented the impact coronavirus had had on British people's lives over the past 2 years. The Queen went on to express excitement about her Jubilee anniversary of next year, which will mark 70 years since she took the throne back in 1952. In February, people from across the Commonwealth will pay their respects to Her Majesty, who is the 4th longest-serving monarch in history. Although it's a time of great happiness and good cheer for many, Christmas can be hard for those who have lost loved ones. This year, especially, I understand why. But for me, in the months since the death of my beloved Philip, I have drawn great comfort from the warmth and affection of the many tributes to his life and work, from around the country, the Commonwealth and the world. His sense of service, intellectual curiosity and capacity to squeeze fun out of any situation, were all irrepressible. That mischievous, inquiring twinkle was as bright at the end as when I first set eyes on him. But life, of course, consists of final partings as well as first meetings, and as much as I and my family miss him, I know he would want us to enjoy Christmas. We felt his presence as we, like millions around the world, readied ourselves for Christmas. While COVID again means we can't celebrate quite as we may have wished, we can still enjoy the many happy traditions. The Queen has made her first traditional Christmas speech today without the Duke of Edinburgh, as she used it to pay tribute to my beloved Philip. The late Prince Philip passed away in April this year and meant the Queen is spending her first Christmas without him. Her Majesty spoke about the great comfort she has had from tributes to Philip and the work he did around the country, the Commonwealth and the world.